Okay everybody, here we are again. It's Annie from Revalie Designs and Collections, or whatever you want to call it. I am on YouTube, trying to do something there. Hey ho. Anyway, yesterday we made some coasters, if you remember, if you saw my video, coasters out of pinks, and this is how they came out. I am very happy with that. I think that is beautiful. There's one. Two, hope you can see that without too much glare, and three, can you see that? It's sort of semi-see-through, but you've got these lovely striations on it. And then I did a square one again, and again it went to the four corners, if you can see that. Automatic, it just did that on its own, nothing to do with me. I'm not that clever. Same way the purple one did the day before. So that's worth sort of keeping them together as a bit of a collection. Today I'm going to go with greens. I've made up some resin. This is the last of my stone coat resin. And I've got three little cups with 21 grams in each. I'm going to go for, I'm going to use a dark green with a little bit of powder, mica powder in one, to give it a bit of a lift. I'm going to have a pale, let's go for a, I think this one is like a, maybe a teal, no that's a teal, I've got a teal, no I've got a turquoise green, that is a Let's Resin alcohol ink, and I think I'll go for a teal, and that's a pinata ink. So anyway, three different colours, and then of course the clear. So here goes nothing. Let's see how we go today. I sort of feel fairly confident for once, which is something after having done this a few times. I'm just going to push the door shut so we don't get any outside noise. There we go. Right, so here we go. This is 1, 2, let's go for 3. They're not that big, so hey ho. Okay, I cleaned my sticks off from yesterday so I can use them again. I'm also in the process of making my own moulds, following the guidance of Julie Cuts from Pouring Your Heart Out. She makes them very simply in terms of getting the actual blanks. So I'll do my blanks, but then when I actually go to make the moulds, I'm going to follow what somebody else on YouTube, and I can't remember their name for the life of me, I think from America. She used Lego blocks to make her frame, and onto sticky back plastic. Well, of course that's really easy, isn't it then, because Lego you can make into any shape or size. Sticky back plastic's removable. It's a bit of a no-brainer. So once I've got my blanks, I mean I could use these as the ones I've already made as blanks, but I want to have a little bit more of a jaggedy edge. I want this sort of geode type edge. The ones, the geode coaster moulds I've got are just too big, I think, this country. I'll show you. That's lovely, yeah, but look at the size of it compared to that one. I just don't think they need to be that big, but that's just my opinion, so take no notice of me. It's very important also to mix your mica powder in really well, because I don't know if you see this on the little holder. Can you see all those little darker marks? That's little bits of powder that didn't mix properly. So note to self, you know, mix better. So I won't bore you with all this mixing. I'll do all my colours and then I will come back to you. Okay, I'm back. Am I back? Yes, I'm back in the shot. Right, so this one here is, it's lovely sort of appley green, and that's made with this Chinese green mica powder with a few drops of this emerald green from Let's Resin. This one is a real green alcohol ink. I'm not too sure if I like the colour, but I'm hoping it'll work. And that one is alcohol ink by who knows who, no idea, but that's what it looks like. There's nothing on the bottle. And this one is that lovely turquoise. Looks like it needs a little bit more mixing, and that's by Let's Resin, turquoise green. Now I would say how many drops I use, but oh, hang on, no, that's not that one. It's Pinata Teal, that's what it is. I would say how many drops I used of the alcohol ink, but the drops that come out of the Pinata are bigger than the drops that come out in the others, so it's sort of all a bit, you have to judge for yourself really what colour works for you. I didn't want it too transparent because I think it might get lost. It may still be a little bit too transparent. I'm just going to add a little bit more. I mean, it will always stay transparent, but I'll put a squirt in it, I don't know about a drop. But I don't want it to lose itself because the green could overpower it, I think. If anything, I want that second green, this one, to be the loser in the pack because I don't really like it. But I'm going to use it because I've mixed it, so let's see. It might, oh, I'm sure it will come absolutely gorgeous. So there we go. Okay. Give it a little bang for some bubbles. Okay, paint's that way. Now I am going to try and be a lot steadier at pouring my circles. Where's my gun gone? Here it is. Have a little blast of the air bubbles in there. You've got to be very careful if you do it like that though. Okay. I'm using paper cups as well, so anyway, I've got rid of one layer of bubbles. Okay, so I'm going to start with the metallic one first and go around a thin line around the edges. I hope you can see all of these in the shot. As usual. Whoops, my thin line. Oh, it's even gone over the edge. I don't know how I did that. Never mind. Then oh, I'm so wobbly. It's not very elegant, is it? Not very dainty. Okay, let's go to there. Got a bit of that left. Now I'm going to go with this green. Let's pinch it better. That's better. I've got a point now. So it's very close in colour to that one, so maybe that's a mistake. Never mind. That'd be interesting to see, actually, because the difference between those two greens, of course, is one is pearlescent, sort of metallic-y looking, and the other one is transparent. So now I'm going to go with the teal. Pinch. Up. You hear all those cars? I don't know what they're about because the schools are on break for the Platinum Jubilee. So I don't know. Usually there's a lot of cars because there's a school not far from us, but it's also a doctor's. So doctors must be very busy. I guess people trying to get sorted before sort of quite a long break. Let's put a bit more in that one. A bit more in this one. You can see it's sort of doing its thing, can't you? Already, so let's go with, I'm now going to pour directly in the centre. I'm not putting any gold in this one. I want to see what happens without gold. I'll put some more metallic in the middle. That's that one. I think I'll use a bit more of the turquoise in the middle of that. No, I won't. I'll put that yucky green around the edge of that. Serene Green, but to me, well, I don't know, it looks alright when it's transparent, I suppose. I suppose it depends as well which way the striations go as well. Just fill in that gap there. Okay, and now I'm going to pour the clear in the middle. It doesn't look much at the moment, does it? Oh, golly gosh. Oh, well, that went very wrong. Oh. It's not going to get any better. Well, I don't know what to make of them. Let's give them a... That helps, and you can sort of see past the bubbles. Well, let's wait and see. That's all I can say. I really don't know what to make of this. I think I'll put a bit more of this in here. If there is any. Oh. It's a bit. Let's try and even that up. I'll try and put a bit more clear on top of that as well. That one is sort of even, as is that one. This one as well is quite lopsided, if you know what I mean. I'll put a bit more clear. Ah, that's getting better. The clear does push. Have I created a monster? Only time will tell. How high are we on these? That could probably do a bit more. Right, okay, so we will leave it till tomorrow and I will show you where we're at. See you soon.